representing his country, and he's making massive, massive milestones here. So he had a great run, but Fuma, that's a tough one.
That pen? Oh my goodness.
I think it might be. Penalty to end proceedings here.
Hello and welcome back to the FC Pro World Championships. We've seen some sensational action so far. We've just seen, unfortunately, people leave the tournament. Ebru, how have you found the day?
Yeah, so far very amazing. We had great games. We have so many great players here, and I think, yeah, we have the next matchups. I see Anders. I think he's the next one to come through the knockout stage.
Just give you a little bit of a clap and a thumbs up, Anders there. He's really happy to see you here. Brandon, first things first, mate. Thanks for joining us. Here you've been busy in the commentary booth. New beard?
Yeah, well, I started the show today. First comment I saw in the chat from you at home was Brandon could have made a bit of effort for this one and shaved his beard. I'm just trying, all right? I'm just trying. It's not going well, but we're trying, all right? I tried it for the World Championships and it's not looking great.
He's been using coconut oil and it works. So if you need a beard, just use coconut oil because it's working for Brandon. It could work for you too. Let's take a look at the brackets, shall we? Where we're at. We'll start with Group E, what we just saw. Mr. Brandon Smith. I mean, what a game we've got there.
Yeah, incredible scenes. I mean, look, there was question marks over both Manchester City esports players. What they both did, FG, is they both scored 7 goals and kept themselves alive in the competition. We say goodbye to 8 players here, but that Levy David matchup against Nathan SR is going to be a big one.
Ebru, how do you call that game? Levy David against Nathan SR, 2 absolute heavyweights off the scene.
Yep.
They've had a long wait though. They've not played for a long time, but Levy in his interview earlier on said, oh, it's all right. It's an advantage for me because I don't mind.
Yeah, of course. I think when you ask me about the best EAFC players in the world, I would definitely put Levi the Weird into the top 5. And Nathan was very good in this game before, like very underrated, but he did great. So I think it's a very cool matchup.
And Tex, we saw bounce back in some style, Brandon, in Group F. He goes into the, he stays in the competition. But wow, what a performance.
I think that's what you needed, wasn't it? Sometimes, as crazy as it sounds, if you lose your first game, it's the biggest wake-up call you're ever going to get, losing at the biggest tournament of the year where there is so much pressure on you, and then he comes back and he wins not just by 1 but by 7 and keeps a clean sheet. He's looking dangerous going into that loser match.
He is indeed, and we've got Abu Makar and Max as well coming up in that group. If we look ahead to Group G, I mean, look at this one. Ebru, I mean, Manu Bashore, Levi Finn, what a game that is.
That is an insane matchup. Manu Bashore versus Levi Finn. So Levi Finn, one of my teammates, but Bashore, he won the World Cup last year. So yeah, it's gonna be very exciting.
That's got to be a matchup between arguably 2 of the nicest people in esports, Manu Bashore and Levi Finn, 2 absolute legends.
Absolutely, and you don't really know who to back there, do you? Because they are both so nice. But unfortunately, one of them has to drop down to that lower side, and one of them will be going straight through to the knockout stages tomorrow.
And we saw our first penalty shootout in that group as well. 5 out of 5, a bit like England the other day. That was good, wasn't it, Brandon? As we look at Group H, Emre Yilmaz versus Johnny.
2 players that have one thing in common. They've both won the Champions League, so that's going to be a massive game between the 2 of them there. And then, guess what? You lose. Guess what you're treated by? Oh, you're playing against Fuma, a 4-time French champion. Oh, that's really nice, isn't it?
Right, Ebru, this is most definitely the group of death. Can we all agree that?
Yeah, I agree totally. I said it like before, Group H is definitely the hardest group. Emre versus Johnny, I think it could also be a final. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I hope you're listening, Graf, wherever you are in the studio. That is the group of death, so that settles that. But listen, how do we see this one going then? Because the players, they're not going to get eliminated if they lose this time, remember, but this is like the players who started well, but unfortunately only one can win the game. Is there anyone that you think is definitely guaranteed to go through? Because I can't call it.
He's probably staring at me right now. Anders Vejrgang probably is going to be on his way to a knockout stage. Oh, there he is, peeping over the monitor.
Hello, Anders. How are you, mate? Thumbs up? Yeah, always thumbs up. Ebru, what's he like? Is he like this all the time? Because he is absolutely hilarious. You guys only get to see him during the game, and he's funny during the game, but even off camera, he's brilliant, isn't he?
Yeah, I like him. I think many people outside, they don't know how Anders really is. Like, outside of the cam, he's a very funny guy. Yeah, and he likes this. He likes, that people pushes him, like the fans and the audience. So, yeah, I think also Anders is the next player who's going to the knockout stage.
Look how happy he is. You won't be happy about this. Do you want to mention what happened when you and Anders had a penalty shootout?
Yeah, I beat him. If he wants that rematch, let's go, buddy.
I think he's a little bit busy, and I think people at home want to watch Anders in action, so let's not make you guys wait anymore. Well done, by the way. We're going to go on to the next round of fixtures.
the moment we've all been waiting for. Anders with a game to qualify for the knockouts. And let's just say, before anything, the group of death is Group A. Group A, not Group H. People keep saying Group H, Group E. No, no, no. Group A. Anders against Nacho for a game to qualify. Ryan, thoughts about that?
It's a tough one. I got to speak to Nacho earlier on. I interviewed him between the games, and obviously it was just after his win. He was very confident. Anders was giving him some trash talk back. I find it difficult to ever root against Anders. He's always going to be my favorite against basically everybody, and I'm sure that's the same for you, Mo.
Yeah.
I'm too long today.
Yeah, I love to watch the game because Anders is not only maybe the best player in the world, but also the most offensive player. His games are a show. He gives us a show with his celebrations, the way how he talks to the game, also when he loses, how also toxic he is. And Ibro said he wants the support from the chat. I think he's the only one who don't give a about the fans, man.
Yeah.
He really do his show. He don't care about someone supporting him or someone hate him. And I expect him also to win. I would say maybe 5-1.
Let's see. Let's not 5-4. You said
5-1.
5-1.
Yeah, not forget
I mean, we cannot forget about the Anders race. Even with my 50%, I'll still beat him.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. He backs himself entirely. And of course, there's other games going to be happening. These are qualification games for the knockouts. We've also got P8 Zin up against Virgil, which is another massive game. Sharif up against K1 John. Again, huge, huge games. And last but not least, Yuval up against Hezes.
I feel like Anders is really confident now about the winning the UEFA Euro last week and then coming here, beat the guy in the first game. And when Anders is confident, it's hard to beat him. You need him to be angry.
Doubt himself, and now it's once he kicks into gear, it's definitely hard to stop. Nacho though, Gav, you know him extremely well, more than all of us do. We're very impressed with him in the domestic league in Spain.
Yep.
The Liga FC Pro Cup and also the league format.
Both of them, yeah.
Yeah, but I think in E-Champions League he was below his level, and I think now he's shown. He beat Gibados, again, one of the players who I respect very highly in this competition, and it shows how confident he must be feeling.
Yeah, I had the chance to coach NIT in Sweden, playing against Anders, and when we got off the stage, as you can see here, PH first attack of the game, passing to... That's a poor touch by Konate.
Nice goal.
Yikes, that is a horrible.
I'm subbing him off. If Konate does a touch, he's off.
Saliba warm up. Honestly,
do it.
Alarm bells.
But yeah, as I was just mentioning, Juanqui and Nacho told me they had different... If they were playing against Anders, they would approach the game in a different way. So I'm curious to see if they have a game plan coming in this game against Anders. As we can see in the other match, K1 John against Sharif. K1 John was attacking stones, crossing to Weghorst, and he leads up the game 1-0 to K1 John.
Yeah, that's it. We know the trademark, just a little dink into the back post and a headed goal there. K1 John, he's somebody, again, with Jafonzo, obviously competed and got their spots in this FC World Championships through the EMLS, one of the tournaments that sort of closed off their circuit early on. So we haven't really got to see much of him. And Virgil is someone we saw recently in the East area, played in there to Zidane, player lock.
Nice player lock.
Great play. Played across goal. 2 goals in not even 5 minutes in that game.
I mean, that was a brilliant, not only I really like the first player lock. Let's just see how he attacks in this one.
Yeah, as I was saying, I was going to ask you, Mo, do you think it makes a difference for the players that completed their domestic season and got their spots early on, whereas you'd have players maybe in the league and with Montax Fuma, they only played, what, a month or so ago in their domestic league?
I think it makes a huge difference, in my opinion, because in those instances, let's just say you've been practicing, for example, in the League One for 5 months, 4 months, and if you just play one tournament in which you play the playoffs and that's it, I think it makes a huge difference.
I think you see it in history also that German guys always go far in the World Championships because the league goes for 9 months.
Yeah.
So they knew every matter, change every week, every update, every patch, the game change. And when you have a league who goes all the year, the players are better. They practice more than others where they compete 6 months ago and then.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, we see here a slow start, the first chances for both guys, but I expected like more offensive attacks.
Yeah.
And you can see Nacho how he want to build up. Oh, the defense was not that
Yeah,
good.
that was a poor tackle
Hasty.
by center back, and I mean, Anders is gonna punish you. So that's 1-0. You can see Anders hyping himself up. That's a a good look into us. He's happy with the goal. As you can see from Konate, that's a poor tackle, and then there was one miss in that situation. 1-0 to Anders.
Yep, exactly. Dribbling was great with Mbappe. Green timed. Yeah, it's a common theme with Anders. In and in front of goal, he's always going to try and time his shots. It's a massive goal in that game to break the deadlock. Again, for those at home, this is the key to emphasize. This is a spot here in the FC Pro Championship knockouts. If you win this game, if you lose, you're not eliminated, though. You fall into the loser bracket finals. Of course, another game going on. Hezes from a corner, played short. Arnhem Ronaldo, power shot.
Power
That's
shot.
the first power
First
shot
one.
goal.
First
Yeah.
one we've seen this weekend. Well, this tournament so far. Great play from Anders. Yeah, he's cooking. He's heating up now. That's all he needed. He's just getting into gear.
Show me his face now.
Nacho's been, I don't know, out of position in these last two goals. I do think the first one was a clear defensive mistake. I don't think this was a clear defensive mistake. It was just quick passing from R9 to Saka.
I mean, against Anders, your defense always looks
It looks
not good.
open, right?
Yeah. Even in my best days when I play Anders, I feel like, man, I never defended.
Yeah, I remember years ago watching, I think it was 2021, watching him against, we all know Tuga very well. He's defensively probably one of the best. And especially that year, and Anderson was just cutting through him like it was nothing. He's just so good offensively and at making the right choices as well.
Yeah, you can't, against him, you can't set up your defense like your two CDMs. They are not like in the position you want them because he plays so fast with so many true passes. And we see here the equalizer from Sharif, 1-1.
It was a player lock because, as you can see, that was 100 depth from the defensive side, so he was pushing forwards. He player locked into the striker, 1v1 situations, and that was 1-1 with the score. As we can see, Virgil scoring his second goal of the game as well.
Hold on a minute.
Fairly similar to the first one. He decided to go for the finesse one this time, and we can see what it means for him. 2-1 leading up the game against PH, and PH did not win convincingly the first match, and now he's not playing at his best as well.
I don't think we've seen the best of Peterson at all, and it's an interesting one. Anders building up again, trying to find goal number 3.
I mean, Piajin is an example for what we just talked.
Yep.
He qualified months ago, like 7 months ago for this tournament.
Yep.
So for him, it was not easy to practice a lot for this tournament, and we see, wow, that hurts. Like this year to
miss a pen is devastating because it's so easy. It's much easier than previous years to score.
Let's see. Nacho building up the play from cross to Gerard. He needs to be. This is good. This is good attack.
Wow!
The Magiri cancel from R9 with a beautiful golazo. And I'm gonna tell you, next one, I'm commentating like Spanish commentator. I know I promise you a marvel. So next one is coming like that.
That is an incredible goal there, though. The McGeady cancelled the skill move perfectly. I thought here he could have taken a shot. Absolutely.
Yeah, but he could shoot with R9. It's like only flexing.
That's a goal for the cameras there. That's for the highlight reel. Even Anders can't really complain too much about that goal, to be honest. It's a great goal to try and get back into this game.
That's a beautiful goal from Nacho. I think if you're playing against Anders, the game always has to be alive.
Yeah.
Because if Anders just keeps going and keeps scoring, I don't think you can come back from 3 goals under.
Yeah, this is a game again, of course. K1 John in a goal. And that is his goal to restore his lead against Ex-Sharif, of course, a player that's flying the flag high for Morocco. Currently losing 2-1 in that game.
We would change the right foot, maybe.
Very effective from corners, to be fair.
Anders
doesn't manage to get ahead.
Dangerous now with those corners, right? That's a dangerous Anders.
I mean, yeah, he's more dangerous than all day, but he's not in that level like other pros with corners.
Yeah.
Because like he's too good to play in football. He say like, no, I don't need it.
Oh my gosh, hold on a minute.
Wow.
A highlight again, it's knocked in. R9 near post, green time, and
I like
Virgil.
the finesse shot.
Yeah, 3-1 up against P8 Zin.
Talk to us, why did you like that more?
Yeah, it's decision making from pros. You know, he has the golden play style, finesse shot, and he could maybe he could score easily, but That's 100%. And here the 3-1 from Anders.
And this is the third goal by Anders. He decides to go for the cross into a knockdown. First touch by R9, screaming his mind off. And a beautiful finish. As you can see, Joselu just running. Looks for the cross into Haaland. He knocks it down. That first touch is amazing. He scores the third goal. And if we can see...
crosses?
He's enjoying those crosses. And he goes for the Vamos as well. So
Only because he's Spain, yeah?
yeah,
Nacho.
that's it. He's playing against the
why,
Spaniard.
yeah.
And Umut
Score for the
say
Vamos.
he never provoked the opponent, but Umut is lying. He know everything what he do. Like, he's a smart guy, you know? When you talk to him, he's really smart and funny guy.
And as we can see, as it stands in Group A, Anders is qualified for the round of 16. Virgil is qualified in Group C, and K1 John is qualified in Group D.
Would that be the 3 players you would have thought maybe in that group already? Would it be the first 3 players to qualify from each group? I think, if I'm being honest, I think only one of those, Anders. I thought K1 John potentially could qualify, but I would have backed Montaxa in that game, in that group, sorry, to have been the first person to qualify.
Yeah, probably you'd expect PH to top
Exactly,
the group.
yeah.
And then we gotta say that Casey was talking a lot about K1 John.
Yeah, she was. She was flying the flag for NAs as he is right now in this competition.
I would say PHN will win this game. Will make a comeback. He's 3-1 down against Virgil. Gerard.
Cool build up. Let's see how it ends.
I think he played too much of Vejrgang.
Yeah.
Like he should be only there for crosses.
Knockdowns, yeah. Don't get the ball to his feet trying to twist and turn or...
Yes, it's like the 5th time he loses the ball with him, so it's not that smart.
What I love about this version of Anders is he's switching up the play with the fullbacks. He's also crossing. It feels like he's doing everything, really.
Yeah.
See, you ask for it, maybe not pass the ball as much to Weghorst. It seems like he's not going for counter-attacks. He's building up slowly, recycling, which I'm not sure if it's the way to attack Anders. Because his player switching is just too good. To the center backs, to the midfields.
Yeah.
I think you gotta go for the counter-attack. As K1 John is doing with Hullit. That's the third call from Ruud Hullit. And that's a convincing result, 3-1, K1 John.
We didn't see the angry Anders yet.
Nope.
I think that's the point why he don't won the World Championship last year.
Yep.
Because like when he's losing, he's too emotional.
Did he do, was it Oberon last year, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think Oberon's one of those players that always seems to get the best of Anders in competitions.
ECL as well.
Yep. Anders Corner spoke about how he's trying to learn and be a bit more effective and create more goal-scoring chances from it. Haaland's going to win it. Oh, don't know what happened with the animation. It didn't work in his favour. He looks back to his coach as well. You don't know what's happened, and of course we go into half-time in this game.
And as we can see, we have PH attacking for the last time. Probably a pass into Pirlo, Haaland, Joselu, and this is going to be the last kick of this game. He has to score, in my opinion. This is good from Haaland.
Great passing.
Another pass into
Nice.
Mbappe. Goal, 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 goal. What a crazy goal by Mbappe. PH with a beautiful build-up. The pass to Mbappe, the step over, and what a golazo, Mo.
We'll take turns in doing the Spanish commentary. We'll take turns. Mo's next. Look at the build-up, though. It's beautiful. The passing, the driven passes are so important in those areas. And as you like, Mo, that near-post finish, Mbappe, it's a lifeline back for PH. A goal before half-time always changes stuff. It's a mental approach when you go into the break, Mo.
Yeah, of course. It's like real football. That's good to be like mental with a positive shot now, but it was also an amazing goal. It's a short passing, a lot of short passing, then the step over, and then the decision making. Okay, he will move his goalkeeper to the long post. I would to the short post. It was really nice from PHN. And I trust him to make the comeback because for me PHN is one of the top 4 here. For me, he will be in the semi-final.
Who is your favourite, actually? I haven't really heard.
For me, it's Anders.
Anders is your favourite. If it wasn't Anders, who would you say then? Because there's so many options. You've got the team.
I would say Levi de Weert.
Levy?
Yeah, Levi de Weert.
Okay.
He play really calm and great defense.
Yeah,
that's
a big fan of
defense
Levy.
win championships.
Yep, agree. This is live between Ubarbeli and Hezes. Trying to see who's going to be that player to solidify the first spot in this group through to the knockout stage. Is sensational play. Yuval Belly, that's beautiful. He joined at the right time. Gravison, talk to me about that goal. That
It was just brilliant.
Sensational.
It was just brilliant. If we just look at that, you can see how he builds up the play from Hullit to Haaland. And in that instance, I mean, it was just, he thought Hessers, that Haaland was going to try to look for the cutback, but then the direction of not making to the pass was just beautiful. Quick thinking. That's what Mo was talking about, how the pros think in just split of second.
Yeah, it's every 5 seconds there are mind game between the two.
The press from Anders there, wow.
One of the best in mind games are Anders. He makes the best decisions of everyone.
Got lucky there, but he made the right choices to get to that moment.
Ready time!
Really time.
I mean, it's just, obviously he's lucky with the deflection, but in my opinion, what I really like about Anders, apart from those reactions, is the way he attacks those 3v3.
Agreed.
So if you pull the fullback out of position, he'll punish every single time.
Yeah.
And something he really does well is just keep running by the wing, and when you overcommit with one of the center backs or whatever, he always has the timing right for a pass into the striker.
Always. He makes the right choices more often than not, and I think that's why, for me, again, I see him as the favourite, one of at least the favourites, and there's a reason for that.
I think the pros are most scared about him when they choose a player who don't want, everyone will choose Anders. Even he don't win the championship yet. He play really, really good. Only his emotional are his weakness, and I'm really, excited about, the next days how he react to like the 0-2 down, 0-3 down. But for Nacho, it's like, okay, he loses against Anders, but he will have his deciding match also.
Yeah, against Gibbardus. The thing is, though, Mo, right? He's already beaten Gibbardus in that situation. You've had situations. 5-2, it was a comfortable victory. You're going into that game with a different side of emotion. Hold on, we'll speak more about that. It's got goal in this game. Hezers in on goal, green timed across the face of goal. That's a goal back to make it 3-2. Still in favour for Yuval Belly, but as I was saying, hold on, there's another goal. Never mind, comeback complete from P8 Zin, 3-3 in this game. As I was saying against, sorry, that's what I just... Do you think the mental side of it is difficult because you're coming back from a loss in this game in Nacho's instance?
I think I like it to play against someone who I just beat because it's every game is every opponent is a matchup issue. You can't say he's better than him.
Yeah,
he's better than
agreed.
him.
Yeah.
Maybe he suits you more, and then you're not allowed to underestimate him because he's also a great player. But normally, you feel better than someone who lost.
And if we just jump onto this game, you can see the way Hessers just passed it into Cruyff. Beautiful power shot. Second one. Power shot
These
from
two are
Cruyff.
one of the best offensive guys in the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hezers scores goals.
Maybe he's the best one, I would say.
I'd say he's the best attacking player.
Look at the space. Hold on.
That's a beautiful finish from Weghorst. 4-2. Game is on.
Yeah, game on.
It's just 2 goals.
It's a 3v1 there for some reason when we went back to it. Easy finish, of course, whip to the back post.
Yeah.
I'd say that's the game plan against Anders. You got to punish. He's attacking with a fullback. The thing is, when you're attacking, when you try to cover the ball, he'll pull players out of position. So you got to look for those situations in which you'll find yourself with a risky pass into a 3v1, then cross and score a goal.
Oh, he's angry. Yeah, his pressing is risky, so sometimes he scores goals off his pressing, but yeah, sometimes you...
Yeah.
I think my playset was the same. Like, I scored like, when I won like 7-4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They
You don't
always scored goals.
He did, every single time. When you were playing Mo, you knew you were going to score goals.
Yeah.
And you knew you were going to concede a lot of them as well. But I agree with you with the Hessers situation. I do think he's the best attacker in this competition.
And he when he finds his defense like for one weekend, he could be a chief like me. So I had never won an international tournament, only the World Championship, because I formed my defense in one weekend, and it was enough to win the World Championship.
So maybe if Hessers finds his defense as well, it's going to be the World Championship for him as well. As we can see here, you have PH against Virgil 3-3 and Anders against Nacho in 4-2. The game between Anders and Nacho is a little bit up.
Wow!
Hold on.
Oh,
That's a big mistake there. The keeper movement was so early there from Anders. I thought it was a guaranteed goal there from Nacho Abea into this game, though. Peter's in against Virgil. Virgil trying to find space offside, though.
But that was a throw in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great attacking and also like practice a lot. I think with Weghorst also deserved the goal, but yeah, I would say he lost the mind game.
Yeah, for sure. As we can see here, Virgil defending well in a match in which he started the game really, really well, but these things can happen. You start to play the game well, and then your opponent comes back, and it's a new game. And especially if you want to make it through to the knockouts, you got to suffer in some situations. Of course, you'll dominate some games, but you got to suffer as well. He's suffering now, 3-3.
I think every world champion won like one game with luck, with a penalty shootout or like this. So
Do you think what would have been yours when you won it?
yeah, mine was Nicolas. It was the best game ever. And we see Heathers finish his comeback with a lead, but still 22 minutes to go. Yeah, I think when I beat Nicolas in the PlayStation final, yeah, there was a moment I say, yeah, now I have to win.
Yeah.
I conceded like 2 goals in the last minute to the penalties.
As you can see,
Wow,
what a
nice
cross.
cross.
Oh,
Unlucky.
And Konate again. Konate, that man,
He should have come
pointing
off from the
fingers.
second minute. Needed to come off.
I'm pointing
You never
fingers.
saw mistakes from Van Dijk.
No, never. Even Maldini or,
Yeah,
I don't know, Saliba.
I think the people have to realize.
What would have
And-
been your back four there, Mo, if you played in this tournament?
I will play Chouameni.
What a pass. Goes into a
Space,
pass.
Dino. Good keeper
Dino.
movement,
But
predicting
good
finesse.
defense also. He stay good. Ah, no, he
Oh!
What?
That's unlucky.
don't. Wow, 99 shooting. But no green time finish. So it's not perfect
Come on,
shoot.
Mo.
Come on, Mo.
It's-
Come on, Mo.
He never has to.
As a pro, you want to say, I did my best to score.
Okay, fair enough. I get that part.
Yeah, but he has to go. Yeah.
I'm sure Peterson's just thinking, it's a goal. He's done everything there. The build-up was sensational. It was great defending, though, from Virgil, but the attacking from Peterson was sublime. Deserved the goal.
Yeah, 99 shooting is crazy.
And that was a beautiful step over.
Insane.
From R9. That
Yep.
was really, really good. He goes for the player switch
Wow.
into a player lock. This is 2v1 against the fullback.
He's dominating the game.
Yeah, he's attacking well now. Passing to Cross into Ronaldinho. Oh, brilliant, brilliant defending. And as Mo mentioned, Virgil is suffering now, but he's defending well.
Yeah.
And all he needs is one goal. What good attack. Let's see if it's this one.
He need a fourth goal from Gullit. And he have a hat-trick already.
This is a good attack.
Someone celebrate. Wow.
Wow, what a ball.
Look at the way it fizzed as well. Mbappe takes it down.
That is a typical Hazard's goal.
Yeah, it is.
He's one of the best. Like this year with the play styles, it's easier to do, but he was always like doing this.
Goal from
kind
the
of
side.
stuff.
Great play there. Step there defensively from K1 John, a step and a slide tackle. And in this game, we're back to it. Perfect timing. Peterson takes the lead. Who's down, was it 3-1 in this game?
Yep.
I believe it was 3-1 down. He scored 3 goals without a response.
With you, every game is a comeback, you know.
Yep. It was Havertz, played into Mbappe, just quick snappy passes. R9.
Wow, that's
Oh,
beautiful.
sensational
That's
play.
beautiful
Oh.
football.
The thing is, sometimes all it takes is timing, because this wall wasn't necessarily a mechanical,
Yeah.
I don't know, something too spectacular, but just quick passing.
He knows how the KI like reacts when he pass like to the striker. So that's not everything what the other one defend. Also, you have to figure out how the KI react to this pass and to this cross.
As we jump into this match, we have 6 minutes left of the match again
Also-
between Sharif and K1 John.
Also 3-1, 3-3.
Yep. This is a good attack
Oh,
by Sharif.
Weghorst. Look at Weghorst.
Back post.
Is that a cross coming
Not
in?
going to go for it.
Okay.
Maybe he is now.
Oh,
Not too late.
nice.
I don't like when I see someone who makes short corners. I don't like
Same.
it at all.
I saw Fuma Montaxi doing that. I feel like it's a lack of preparation in a way.
Yeah, of course.
Takes.
Stones has been everywhere. Can't get past him.
try to go for the Trubella.
He blocked everything, like 4 blocks in a row.
Yeah.
As we can see now, it's probably what last kill for the game. Probably 88 minutes. We'll just hold the ball.
So in these moments, Mo and Grab, you just keep possession then and just try and wait for the last attack.
Yeah, I try my best, but I was really bad in this moment. Like this one, you need to find the timing when you go to offense, and it was like 2 minutes too early.
Yeah. And now Sharif has one more chance to attack. Let's see the added time, which is 1 minute, so not a lot of time. He has to go forward.
Good pressing. But now the right back is free.
He has to go forward. He has to attack.
Yeah,
yes, done.
Yeah, he's happy with the result. He's happy going to extra time. So Sharif against K1 John goes to extra time. We have to remind people at home for a spot in the knockouts of the World Championships.
Hold on a minute. Virgil with a goal back in this game. Driven past Arnhem Ronaldo.
Wow.
I believe it was Kanate. Muscled off again.
It's like the first finesse shot from Virgil.
Yeah.
Like, you know how to use R9 and hold it.
I mean, you were asking for those, right? The finesse, the playstyle plus, left-footed into the near post. You're asking for them. He's delivering. Essers looks like he's going to qualify.
Just needs to close it out now. Just try and keep possession and make the right choices. Yubabeli needs a goal as soon as possible. Big one. He passes back, intercepted.
This is going to be a good attack. Jubal passes it to Hulit, and he has to score in this instance.
That's the right plays in the right position, though. It was Saka at the back post, not someone you want to cross the ball into. Playing it short as well wasn't appealing enough. Looks as if Jesus will find his way into the knockout bracket.
Yeah, we need to keep an eye for him in the knockouts because
that's when he comes alive, you know.
Yeah.
He's someone. He won the final in his domestic league in Italy. It was a resounding score. It was like 15-4 or something ridiculous like that. He scored so many goals, and in the knockouts, obviously defense, we always say, wins championships, but scoring goals in FC 24 is very, very important.
He has one attack with Haaland.
In the background, I hear a lot of Vamos from Anders. He's leading 6-2, and he also will go to the knockouts.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was the last chance, I think, now, the game.
2 goals. Gordon take his shot.
3 minutes. 3 minutes? Oh.
Maybe if he scores this corner.
I still don't see it. Even if he scores, I still think it's done.
And I conceded 2 goals in the last minute against Nicolas, so...
He knows what he's talking about, but yeah. Jesus manages to keep the ball. He's going to keep possession. And we're going to have a player from Group B qualified to a round of 16 brackets. That's going to be Jesus, the Italian player, the Serie A champion. And we're going to have another match, Jubal against Nicolas. Rematch. Let's see what happens. As you can see, Jesus is going to be able to keep possession. It doesn't matter if he concedes a goal, because now Jesus is through to the round of 16, and Jubal has another chance in that rematch against Nicolas. We'll jump back into the PH game.
It's a massive win for Jesus. Knows how much it means to him. One of the favourites, though, in that group, I would have said him and Nicolas on paper would have been the favourites to go through, and one of them has solidified their spot already. There's still 3 other games going on. Vejrgang and Nacho Bear, where we left it. Vejrgang still leading 5-2. When a closer game, we just missed a goal as well. Virgil at 5-4, 84 minutes in. Veghorst, I wonder how that's gone in. I'm going to guess it's a header. It's Alphonso Davies here, playing towards a fake shot. A whipped in. It's going to be knocked down, actually. It's not going to be a header. It's going to be a shot towards the near post, and it's an important goal for him in that game.
And that's an interesting goal, because it was, I think, the long goal pass play style from Davies. That was the reason why the cross was too good. Then the knockdown, usually it's from Weghorst to R9. Sometimes was the other way around.
I don't know if you want to play the ball to R9, because normally Veghorst is there in that position.
Yeah, this is another goal as well. Late on in this, in extra time, in this game. K1 John, 4-3 up against Sharif. Still got a long time left in that game. Of course, extra time, but in 9-minute halves can drag on. It feels like an eternity when you're trying to defend the lead.
Yeah, long time to go. We play 9-minute half, so yeah, they have a lot to play. Like in the old days, it was like when you score in the extra time, it was over.
As you can
this
see,
game is also over.
Anders is gonna probably attack and try to score another
Yeah, he only, like when he's up 20-0, you want to score, still want to score the 21. But like he have, you know, he talk a lot before a game, also trash talk, but he perform and then he can do it.
Yeah.
He say he would win against Nacho with 50% of his skill.
And
As you can see, Anders is celebrating with a 5-2 win. We have the second player, first player from Group A, qualified to a round of 16. He'll be awaiting for an opponent. As you can see, Anders heads over to shake hands with Juanqui, with Nacho. And Anders is qualified. Second player, same assessors. And now we gotta wait between the matches in Group C and D to see the other two players qualified.
Yeah, Hezes and it's two of the favourites in their groups. As you said, there's still entertaining games going on. This is a goal back in this game for Sharif. Step over, sensational shot at the near post, and it's 4-4.
As we can see, if we jump into the other game, PH against Virgil, at the moment 5-4. So everything to play in those last 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, the
Let's see if we can,
good.
we can see what's happening in that game between PH and Virgil, because he scored a goal.
Wow.
Oh, Vejrgang. What you can do about this gun, right? I think maybe you can move your goalkeeper back. Maybe he can save it easier.
It's hard. It's
because
hard.
every header is on the long post. But yeah, it's crazy how many corners we see.
And it seems like that game is going to go to extra time. PH against Virgil.
Stones, left back. Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh, it's off the pitch.
that's the thing with attacking with the stones, I guess. He might be quick, but the dribbling is not there. And we could see penalties in this game. 15 minutes left. 4-4.
Will be the second penalty shootout in this tournament. We saw Nerfen won.
And we can see Sharif being the first players from Plains qualified to the round of 16.
And I think he's also the first American player ever who qualified for the World Cup. So his nation is proud of him.
Yeah, we could ask Rami Lueso with some help about that. He knows everything, that guy. So
1 minute to go. Last attack for Virgil.
He's in love's last-minute winners, though. Seen him a lot this year, scoring late on in games, but Virgil's been sensational. 90th minute, it's going to be +3. So there's still a lot of time now to try and generate an attack. A well-worked one at that as well. Ball over to Cafu.
Now it's time to win the ball. When Cafu has the ball, yeah. You can't go with Cafu there with 1v1, so
now PH is going to try to look for attack.
I think he will score now.
To the bottom left as well. There's
Could
a switch
happen,
on
Davis,
here.
yeah.
Yep.
Jose
Cross to
Luzor is there.
Vejrgang. You will see, cross to Vejrgang.
Mo is calling for it. The cross into Weghorst, but PH is patiently passing the ball to Havertz, and he's attacking now Ryan.
It's Vejrgang, there's time towards the byline. Good tackle, Kanate is a corner. He hasn't scored recently from a corner in this game. He's going to whip it in as well.
Oh, another one.
Is the whistle going to blow? I think the whistle blow. Yeah, whistle's going to blow. They're full time in this game. So another 30 minutes of it.
It's the second time in 2 games that PH is going to extra time. He's not feeling...
He's also clutch. Like
He is.
Every close game he wins.
Yeah.
That's true.
But you know what? That was like Nicholas years gone by.
Yeah.
More often than not, when it's those 50-50 games, they always win it.
It's a good attack by Virgil, defense.
Wow.
Well,
This Van Dijk is amazing, man. Since the
Unbelievable.
first day, his gold item was unbelievable, but now he has 99. Like when he's in a radius from 5 meters, he will have the ball.
now the player locks are coming in. Probably players are really good at the moment. It's probably a switch up the play. No, I thought Havertz was all alone. He's rushing it a bit too early.
It's
in my
aggressive
opinion.
pressing as well.
Let's see how John decides to attack in this one, because he doesn't have much more time. That's a big mistake. Goes on the attack. Another player lock, Konate, the main man. We were asking something else, and he delivered. That was a nice tackle, and it seems like both players are suffering at the moment as we jump into the game between PH and Virgil. Oh, Virgil again. They're defending well.
Man, it's a pleasure to watch this game. It's one of the best games of the tournament yet. 5-5, extra time. We see a lot of goals, different goals also.
Yeah.
And this is a Hullet masterclass game. He scored, I think, 6 goals this matchup.
I'm confident about that, yeah. Hullet and R9 with the finesses.
Yes.
Virgil is gonna patiently pass the ball back to Chouameni as a fullback, which is interesting. And this could be a good attack.
Great play. Good step as well from Canate.
They're both defending well those 1v1 situations. Their players reaching into the center back. Sorry, they're being aggressive with the tackles.
Yes, that's the way. That's because people cross a lot or play off corners, because these guys are so perfect in the defense. It's so hard to score goals with like short passes and like they read everything.
Chouameni wins. Sorry, that battle as we jump into the match between Sharif and John.
It's like a carbon copy of the 90th minute, just keeping possession again. Sharif's just going to try and play for the last attack. Nils losing possession here and conceding would be devastating for his hopes to qualify for the knockout stages tomorrow. Just keep possession. Switching the play here.
And we jump into this match because
Hold
R9 4. And Warhus scores a beautiful goal, left-footed, but we still have 20 more minutes to be played. You can see what it means for Virgil. Let's see if we can jump back to that game between Sharif.
He doesn't seem very happy that he's just taken off. He conceded after that.
Yeah, I think he's disappointed about his defense. I would say, like, man, I just need to defend now.
Yeah. You've got Neymar in possession here. That's what he's played for here. The back post, Vejrgang is looking for it. He's going to be able to find space there. Ronaldinho stepping into the box there. Sharif goes wide. It was a save. It was a save. Wow, fantastic save.
One more chance. Neymar with the pass to R9. Goes for the green.
Penalties.
We go to penalties. We start with Sharif. Ronaldinho R10 looking for the penalty, which goes to the bottom right, 1-0. As you can see now, K1 John. R9 is gonna go which way he goes.
Wow!
He misses.
You know what? It was a lot of power there. It was a lot of power.
So
Neymar now. He can go 2-0 up. Wow, that's a nice shot.
Perfect pen. Top corner.
Now he's under pressure. When he don't make this penalty, it will be hard for him.
Had to score. Had to score. Sharif now to make it 3 from 3 penalties. Hoslu steps up. Top corner again. It's a great finish. K1 John to respond. Vejrgang is a little bit less power than the R9 one, and it's gone into the bottom corner.
Now if Sharif scores, he'll be 2 up with R9. Who's missed it before, but this time it's a goal. And now, if K1 John misses, he'll be out of the competition. R10 decides to go. Wow, bottom right.
It's a big penalty, and Sharif, score this and you're through to the knockout stages of the FC Pro World Championship. He steps up, saved. That's a massive save there to keep K1 John alive. If he scores this, he stays in. It's saved!
Saved. Wow.
Wow, man. This guy is proud.
Wow, what a save. And Sharif.
Look at this guy, man. That's amazing. First American player ever to compete in the World Cup, and then he beat really good guys to be in the knockout rounds, and you see the emotions.
He's shaking. He came through play-ins to get into this group. He drew this group out, which consisted of Montaxa, K1 John. It's a tough group as well.
And he made it. You can see what it means to him. Qualified to round of 16. And as we can see, this was the save.
We had to respond.
Put him in a tough position, but then Davis went top left and it was saved. You
And
can
he
see
come
now.
back from 2-1 down. A big win for him. And whatever happens in the knockout set, it's a big achievement for him.
Yep, should be proud. Fantastic performance in that game. Of course, there's still another one going on. We left it at 6-5, Virgil in favour or in the lead against Pietzin, and there was another goal. Arnaud Ronaldo, reverse pass, and Mbappe step overs, green across goal just before half-time and extra time. And Pietzin
ما يمكنش الدراري البلباله في برلين
الاول في الجروب بلايز اب بلايز اب بلايز اب
البلباله اخويا شريف البلباله.
الاول في الجروب. واش انا والله واش انا والله راه ما يمكنش. انا ما كتدخلش العقل والله ما كتدخل. راه والله ما كنتيق الدراري. واو واش اريو كيدين مي
ما كتحلمش السطر
دراري الاول في الجروب.
توب
نفسه توب نفسه
راه ما يمكنش هذا الشيء راه ما يمكنش
في العالم الدراري. واش اريو كيدين مي لا الدراري ما يمكنش اخوتي. راه الحماقه الدراري راه ما يمكنش هادشي اللي طاري. مبارك عليا يا صاحبي وما يمكنش.
بركه عليك راه غديها راه غتبقى بحال هكا تديهاش من بركه عليك.
هادشي هذا برك عليا. واو والله ما مشي مازال ما درنا والو الدراري. حنا راه ما غنرجعوا للمغرب غنرجعوا معانا بحال هذا الكاس كبير شويه كبر من هذا الميكرو غادي يرجع الدراري ان شاء الله للمغرب. الحمد لله درناها اخوتي والله ما زعما ما فهمتش المشاعر. ما بقاش عندي مشاعر ما بقاش عارف ما نقول. حاجه الدراري من اول مره راني طالع من بلاي انز. يلا كنت لاعب البارح اليوم خوتي دز الاول ديال الجروب. واو غادي نحماق ما يمكنش ابو
شريف واش المغاربه كيخسروا بينالتيات؟
لا
واش المغاربه كيخسروا بينالتيات؟
لا
واش المغاربه كيخسروا بينالتيات؟
لا
بلاش دابا شوف انا ما شفناش الماتش. حنا شفنا غير ريزولتا مره كيعاودوا لنا الريبلاي. كيفاش من 3-1 عاوتاني ريمونتادا؟ واش لا ديان دراجه ولاش؟ شرح لينا شنو كيوقع اصاحبي.
خويا الريمونتادا مدكوكه في الدم. حيت كامله وانا كنلعب كندير ريمونتادات كنت مارك عليا البيت الاول عاد كنرجع. هذه هي امجن لقطه كاينه في هذا الجيم. ما عمر شي لاعب دارها في التاريخ. خاصو يدخل خاطر بواحد الزهر وانا وخلا غنبدا ندخل ونماركي على راسي حتى نبدا الماتش. ما يمكنش اخوتي من اول مره حتى واحد ما كان كيتوقعها. حتى واحد كان اللي كاين وكاين. المهم الحمد لله قديت نديرها اخوتي. دزت الفضل كيف ما كنقول ديما كنرجعوا ديما للمشجعين اللي ديما الدراري السبور خيالي. تحيه للعائله ديالي الوالد الوالده خويا اختي الدار كامله. تحيه لهم كبيره لعائلتي خوالاتي كلشي اي واحد سبورطاني اليوم. تحيه لهذا الجمهور الزوين هذا. تحيه للجمهور الرجاوي تحيه للجمهور المغربي عامه. تحيه كبيره للصاموس الكوتش ديالي اللي بدا معايا من النهار الاول. واليوم الدراري قدرنا ندوزو الاولين في الجروب وحاليا توب 9 في العالم بعد 25 في لندن. الحمد لله اخوتي
اسطوره الدراري انجاز تاريخي
ونجيبوها والله ما تروحي. الله يا ربي وشنو صاري كونوا رجال الدراري.
كنتي راجل خويا شريف شكرا لك بزاف والله. الدراري وي ار مور ذان براود. ما يمكنش الدراري كما قال ما كاينش الكلمات باش توصف هذا الشيء اللي دار. فريمون الدراري توب 16 في شوف في العالم الدراري 700,000 برو بلاير